So just had breakfast here with Hoa. He works here, she keeps this clean, and then she goes and cleans a Korean restaurant. Hoa used to work in Dubai.
Yeah.
For 7 years.
7 years.
Speaks very good English. No, it's good, very good. So we just came here for a change for breakfast. It's very nice here. Very quiet. Right, can do some computer stuff now. Oh. So this is what it's like in a Vietnamese convenience store. Got a nice place to sit upstairs, drink our coffee. Downstairs we have a disco going on. Oh yeah. Very good. Yeah, so I've just been for coffee and breakfast over there. It's really beautiful around here. Always new buildings and apartments, houses, offices, and then you've got the mountains in the background. Like, absolutely stunning, this place. So quiet as well. So just going to the local store to get some deodorant and shower gel. Only thing is, they make you put your bag in a locker. Only thing is, the lockers are tiny, so it's really anal. Like, they won't let you walk around the store with a backpack on. So I just have to leave it there, which isn't a problem. But... So I'm back at the gym by the river. Gym, yoga, group sessions are aerobic, not aerobics, aerobic. Zumba, kickboxing. And here's your motivation. You've got Burkow up here, showing you a bit of Muay Thai in Bangkok. And then you've got this girl's ass staring at you, and her boob staring at you. And that's your motivation to work hard. It's quite funny, but all these pictures, almost all these pictures are Westerners, and it's the same in the other gyms that I've been to. They like having pictures of Westerners as motivation. There's a few Asian pictures, but mainly pictures of people like, well, not me, I'm not this fit, but, or that fit, but quite fun. So I've been pretty good the last few weeks. I haven't really had any, literally no beer. I had like 2 weeks off beers, and then I had some on Saturday, had a couple of days off. Now I'm having a couple more. Like, I just feel like relaxing. I've got to go to Laos in a couple of days time. Day after tomorrow I've got to ride the first leg, second leg the next day, third leg the next day. It's going to be a bit, I can't be asked, but I've got to do it to get my visa extension, so I'll go and do that. But in the meantime, I've just been to the gym, having a nice Japanese Sapporo beer. That's a very famous beer in Japan. It's 20,000, which is like about 70p a can. You can get the cheap Vietnamese one, which is like 40p a can, but that's Beer Hanoi, cheap version. It's a little bit shit, so I'm treating myself to slightly better quality beer. Well, a lot better quality beer, Japanese beer. Can't go wrong with Japanese beer. So this is my town at night. I've just stepped out to get some hamburgers from the bakery. They're really good. Look at all the flashing lights. We've got like, I don't know, so that's a bakery, that's a fruit store, that's a buy clothes for your children store. I like the lights here. I like hamburgers.
Oh no!
So they're meant to be working, but they're just eating. eating and eating and eating.
No.
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 So she's pretending she doesn't like me, but she does like me. So I've got 2 hamburgers and 1 chicken. And she don't want to be on camera. No camera. No camera. No. No.
Cái đòn nướng cái đang nướng gì đấy? Nướng mùi gà.
It's a really nice place. So we've gone mad tonight. We've got 2 hamburgers, fried chicken, slice of pizza, and 3 bags of chips. I'm hungry. So Mr. Duck invited me into his home for tea this morning. And he's explained he was in the Vietnam War in 1972 in Quang Tri, and he was injured and paid $100. And this is a reunion with his army unit in 2020. That's him at the back there. And yeah, they all look pretty fit. They're all just coming up to 70 years old. But he was based down in the middle of Vietnam during the Vietnam War. I think he got hit by a plane. Yeah. So 2 men from my country are allowed to go to the hospital because they are very young people. Okay. So if you're very young, you can go to the hospital. Okay. Yeah. Amazing. And this is him with some foreign travellers. Looking very handsome. And yeah, I guess that
Look.
when 20 years ago, maybe 10 years ago. I'll check. And this one, I love this photo. This is him playing the guitar, smoking a cigarette. That's a really good photo. This good. And there's another photo of him with the army boys. Amazing. Okay. So we're just sitting here outside Mr. Duck's house. It's very beautiful. And he has a view to the river straight down here. So if you're sitting here, you can the wall up there, that's the river. So he's about 300 meters from the river on this beautiful quiet street. My hotel, hi, shall we say? My hotel is straight across there, and then you can't go directly through. But if you jumped over that building, you'd be in my hotel, basically. Badass on a lot of electric bikes here, which are obviously silent. That's a lovely little house. Nice general start to the day. Some crazy people in here, but it's quite fun. Kids off school. So I've been in Hoa Binh almost 2 weeks now. I came here on Saturday, 2 weeks ago, Saturday tomorrow. And I'm leaving tomorrow about midday to head through those mountains towards Laos. It's going to take me 2 days to get to the border because I'm going slowly. But this has become, in the last 2 days, my favourite breakfast spot. So I can get a coffee here. He makes it like a bartender. He shakes it in a whatever you call it. Yeah, so the coffee here is great. You can have some. I'm fine with the noodles and some Japanese snacks for breakfast. It's cheap. Problem with the place that I originally was going to, they have like sofas and it just makes you want to fall asleep. So this place kind of keeps me awake. And it's so interesting here because this This is a high-end apartment complex. And the cleaner who works here yesterday was telling me you can't rent these places, they only sell them and they're expensive. So I'm basically surrounded by a load of rich Vietnamese people who are pretty interesting. I've got the gym there, supermarkets downstairs, and they've got this wonderful view of the mountains out of these lovely windows. So yeah, this has become my go-to breakfast spot. Yeah, I've got to go to Laos to renew my Vietnamese visa. For anyone that's never lived out here, it's a bit stupid, but so I've been here almost 30 days and they'll let me stay longer, but in order to stay longer I have to leave the country and come back. It's a bit mental, isn't it? But that's how it works. So tomorrow I'm riding about 100 kilometers that way. What's the place called? Mai Chau. Mai Chau's like a famous tourist place, but I don't like it because it's too famous. So I ride to Mai Chau over the mountains, and then I continue for about 20 more kilometers. There's a little town there where I know a hotel. So I'm going to spend one night there. And then the next day I'm going to ride, it's about 60 kilometers to the border with Vietnam. But it's quite a mountainous road, so I think what I'll do is I'll stay on the border like I did last time on the Vietnamese side. Because on the Laos side, say I went across the border straight away, there's no hotel for about 60 kilometers, so I'd have to do like a massive ride to the border, cross the border, and then another big ride to the next major town, Hoa Sai, which is another 60 kilometers. I don't want to do that, so I'm going to break it up. I'll go over the border on Monday next week and get to Hoa Sai, and then basically turn around and come back to Vietnam. And I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do, whether I'm going to stay in Hoa Binh or whether I'm going to go back to Hanoi for a bit. Because it's weird, but I just seem to have a lot more energy in Hanoi. I don't know what it is, but there's something about Hanoi that was really energizing me and getting me out running and going and just feeling good. Whereas here I just feel dead all the time. Maybe it's the laid back pace, maybe it's the heat. Can't quite put my finger on it, but that's what's going on. That's how he makes the coffee. He makes it like a bartender. I've not seen them do this anywhere else. England.
English?
Yeah. You Hoa Binh? Hoa Binh? Yeah. Good place. You like Hoa Binh? Yeah. Nice. Go! Bartender. Bartender in Gabli Market.
Yeah.
Very famous.
Not in
Not in.
the Lao.
So that's the finished product. Really good coffee. No, just traveling. Just traveling. Okay, see you later. So that's where I'm going tomorrow. It's a 100-kilometer ride, which will be it's a bit of a pain in the ass actually thinking about it. And then the next day I have to go to the border here. It's about the same, about 80k maybe, but I wish I didn't have to do it, but I'm going to do it. So stop moaning and get on with it. So we're a few kilometres up the river and there's people living on houseboats here. And this guy he's just caught a fish. He's got like a diving mask and a harpoon, I think. And yeah, he's just successfully caught himself a nice fish for supper out of the river. But yeah, town is back about 5 kilometres that way. and this is what it looks like out of town. Very quiet on the river. A lot of work going on dredging the banks of the river. Oh, they're putting a reinforced wall in, aren't they? They're reinforcing it. Yeah, I've got a 105-kilometre motorbike ride to do tomorrow, which I'll be honest, I'm not looking forward to. I've got a bit lazy now. Feeling I'm still tired. I just can't get my energy levels up. Hey, so you can see brand new road here. It's like they're putting the infrastructure in place for this city to massively expand at some point. There's a storm raging over there. I think I'm going to go and film the swimmers, but if the storm's already hit the centre of town, the swimmers will have got out and escaped. I might get lucky. Let's see. So this is one of the places where everyone comes swimming. I was going to come this afternoon, but the laundry hasn't finished my shorts yet. My swim shorts, so I have to cancel. It's probably going to be too late by the time I get my shorts back, but yeah, this is where we swim in the river. You can leave your sandals here and then in your t-shirt and then get in. There you go. There's a lot of people. You get more people at the weekend. There's another load of people swimming over there, and some people swim from one side to the other, but the current's quite strong. I don't know how we do that. If you just go out to where those guys are now, the current's pretty strong, it pulls you along. Yeah, the water here is pretty warm. Last time I was here, what month was I here last time? May maybe? May last time I was here, the water was actually quite cold, so I didn't go swimming. This time it's peak summer, we're in July now. We've had like, everyone keeps talking about El Nino. It's been really hot, so the water is really warm. Hello.